So for this, you will need your Super Kids Club book where we see that very messy, dirty bus. And then you're going to open to page 12. And you'll see 6 boxes. In these boxes, there is something in the picture that is colored, and the rest of the picture is black and white. So we're going to focus on the colorful object. And what we need to decide is if that object starts with B or D. And then we'll trace that letter. So remember, B, bounce your ball, starts at the top and goes down to the chocolate line, trace back up and curve around. This one sounds like balloon. And then we have our letter D, dock or dog. And you start with a C to make a D. And you push up and you pull down. So let's look at our first picture. What is this? It is a basketball or ball. So does ball sound like balloons or dog? It sounds like balloons, ball. So we're going to trace by starting at the top our letter B. And now we'll move to the next picture. This is the door to the bus. Say door. What do you hear at the beginning of door? B or d? Yes, d. So we're going to trace our letter D, where we start with the C to make a D. Push up and pull down. Let's move to the next picture. What is colorful in this picture? The bus. So are we going to say bus? Say bus. Are we going to trace b or d? B for bus. Start at the top, pull down to the chocolate line, curve or trace up and curve around and back down. In the next picture, I see some clouds. Are these like rain clouds? No, they are dust clouds. Say dust. Does dust start like b or d? Yes, d. So we're going to start at the yellow line. Start with a C. See that C that shows up? But we keep going to make a D. All right, we're speeding through here. So down at the bottom, what is colorful in this picture? What are those? Bugs. You're right. Say bugs. Does bugs, bugs start with b or d? Yes, bugs. So we are going to start at the strawberry line and straight line to the chocolate, trace up and curve around and down. We could actually write the word bugs. So let's try that under this letter in this white space here. B G S bugs. That's pretty small. Let me see if I can zoom in a little for you there. Bugs. Bugs. And then we have one more. And golly is what kind of animal? He's a dog. Say dog. Does dog start with b or d? Very good. D, d. Start with the C to make a D. And let's write the word dog, because I think most of you know that word without even having to chop it. You know it like that. D, A, G. D, Og. Dog. D, O, G. Very nice. For the next page, you might need some crayons or some markers. So why don't you pause the video and you can go get the crayons or the markers, because we're going to be adding things to these empty buses. Now that you are back, we are going to read together what it is that you have to add to each bus. And then I'm going to let you go for it. We have our memory word that we are practicing on this page. Remember, memory words cannot be chopped out. They won't make sense. Do you see the memory words that have the pink line under them on page 13? Of. Say them with me. Of. Let's read the sentence now. Add lots of bugs. Now you read it. So what do we need to draw on this bus up here? Lots of bugs. So you might need to pause your video so that you have time to make lots of bugs. But I'm just going to make 2 of them so that it will help you remember that's what you are doing. Actually, I'll make 3 because I want a little inchworm on the top. But you can definitely add more, and you can color them too. Let's look at the next one. I'm going to read it first, and then you can read it with me. Add lots of flags. Read it with me. Add lots of flags. So what do we need to draw on this bus? Some of those flags. Yes, you can do the kind of flags that were on the Super Kid bus. I'm even going to add one really big flag at the top. And remember, you can color them. I'm just using my pencil because you are really good at coloring. You don't need to watch me color mine. So pause the video if you need to finish the flags, and then come back and we'll do this one. I'll read first and then you can read with me. Add lots of dust. Read with me now. Add lots of dust. So remember the dust when they were cleaning the bus and when we were just writing our B's and D's, the dust was kind of like clouds and it was gray colored. So I'm going to put some dusty clouds up here and over here. And there I have my dust. So pause the video if you need to finish up your dust and then come back for our last one. All right, now we're going to do the last sentence. I'll read it first, and then you can read it with me. Add lots of Super Kids. Read it with me this time. Add lots of Super Kids. So what do we need to draw on this bus? Lots of Super Kids. Yes, you can draw all of them, or you can draw just a couple. I'm going to draw Cass with her chef hat on and her red curly hair, but I can't make it red because I'm just using a pencil. And then I'm going to draw Golly. And then I think I'm going to draw Lily. And she's going to have her ladybug shirt on. There we go. So you could draw all the Super Kids if you wanted, or just a few of them, but make your buses very colorful with all of the different things that you added. And remember to practice your memory word of, of.